How's it going, fellow indie game enthusiasts? I hope you're having a wonderful day and you're ready for some roguelite survival action, because today we are playing Archons, the demo version, which is a really interesting concept where we are controlling two characters simultaneously, where we are trying to survive, take down enemies, and take down bosses. I was pretty thrilled because I got an email from the devs from Bloodrunes Studios that they wanted me to check out their game, and the thing is, I already have Archons on my list, so it was extremely flattering. So without further ado, let's jump into the demo version of Archons and let's see how long we can survive. I've already tried the game for like half a minute, but we're just going to start a new one and let's see how the game plays. This is a normal game mode. This mode offers a balanced challenge, and we also have hard, but first we have to unlock this one, so let's go and hopefully not fail miserably. Welcome, fellow traveler. If you like indie games as much as I do, please don't forget clicking all the nice buttons on the screen, because it helps out the channel a lot. And if you are an indie dev who needs their game tested or covered, please send me an email to the email address on the screen. And now, back to the game. So the game looks kind of like futuristic, but also fantasy at the same time. So I would say a science fantasy one with some robots, and we got Droididas, which kind of rhymes or kind of similar to Roman names, so maybe we have some inside stuff going on. And with Elios and Noctes confirmed the waiting action. It has awakened. Can you move? After all, it has been 1,000 years. Oh, really nice tutorial stuff. So with the left stick, we're controlling the left character, and with the right stick, we're controlling the right one. Good, follow me. We must go to the entrance before it grows too strong. I assume they talk like kind of, how to put it, robotic way. I'm not sure if they are robots or gods or sentient machines or whatever. Playing too many Numenera, so I can assume all of these. The source is ahead. I will start construction. Really cool. There is like a really interesting effect going on, like a filter, which makes it reddish, orangish, and all the nice yellow colors. I really like it. Makes it a bit mysterious. Controls are extremely smooth. We are going to use the two sticks and maybe other buttons later on, we will see. Power. Overwhelming. We got Saw Blade, which is the first ability, dealing 32 damage, very fast attack speed, my favorite type. Legendary, Extra Blade, is like a legendary slot that we can unlock, or legendary version of the skill, or the ability, I'm not sure. The Slow Blade that is thrown back and forth between the heroes. Okay. Bunch of things to unlock, I guess. Oh, look at this. It's like a boomerang type of stuff. And enemies are just spawning, and I guess we have to maneuver back and forth to throw the blade back and forth. And of course, getting the classic like XP shards, soul crystals, not sure the terminology in the game. But of course, it's a really interesting thing, because we have to like use motoric skills in a pretty different way than we are used to, because we are used to controlling one hero at the same time against a bunch of enemies. So now we have to focus both of them, because I guess if either of them gets damaged, we are losing one health. So teamwork as its best. So we got a modifier, which is bleed. 10 DPS, bleed time 2 seconds. Enemies hit by any ability causes the target to bleed, causing damage over time. Each ability can apply 1 stack of bleed. Okay. Let's go with bleed, because it sounds really cool. Because in this way, we are trying to, you know, let's go and try to make a build that utilizes the least amount of movement and the coordination, because I do feel like this is going to be pretty ridiculous really soon. So let's try to do this. We got grenades, 20 damage, normal attack speed. The legendary version is electro nades. I guess grenades just as nades. Launch grenades that explode after a while, and we got the soul blade is deadly. And it's increased the critical damage and chance of the ability. Of course we need this. I'm not a huge fan of grenades after all, so I guess let's increase the awesomeness of the already possessed ability. I usually do this when I play like ARPGs or other like, I don't know, roguelike, action roguelikes, sword survivals, whatever. I tend to bump up the power of the already possessed stuff, or I try to get a bunch of passives, so get stronger like by passive skills, and then just, you know, introducing something new that is active, and I have to learn how to use it. So health, max health 3 to 4, I guess it's a good idea. And we got the protection, which is tactical. Cooldown 16 seconds, move speed, awesome. 150% duration, 3 seconds. Become invulnerable and gain movement speed for a short duration. Press button to activate for respective hero. I think let's go with the straightforward health. Also, the shield sounds pretty cool, or protection. Ooh, bigger enemy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, okay. So the thing is that getting to that side, or the same side, with the heroes, make them easier to control. But of course, the saw blade is being passed between like a smaller, I don't know, field or whatever, smaller range, which is not giving us extra goodness. Oh boy. Wow. So I guess people with drumming skills are having the upper hand in this game, although I only played the guitar, you know, having two hands doing things separately, but not as coolly as drummers. So we will see. Thunderbolt, damage normal. We got the electro impact is a legendary thunderbolt that hits a random enemy, and protection. You know, let's go with thunderbolt because I guess we don't have to. Oh yes, we don't have to coordinate characters to use the attack. It's pretty nice because the blade is getting bounced between characters, so I can go to like the two furthest point of the map and stuff is getting bounced back and forth. Cool, but also there's like a huge room for error. Oh boy. Well, this is going to be a fun video, I guess. So there's no dash, there's no anything at the moment. So let's try to single out one or two enemies and get some levels. So bleed, deadly, you know, let's go deadly. Try to move away, and of course we only have 1 HP left, which is pretty bad. And since the saw blade is getting passed between two of us, well, I have to do something at least. Oh boy. Feels like a skill toy, by the way. Not just a simple game. Okay, cool, cool. Ooh, these are charging as well. Okay, that's not cool. Are they? Okay. Oh boy. Well, if you tend to rage quit games, I would not recommend Archons, or, you know, be extremely patient, I guess. Okay, so let's pass the blade between the big one. Oh boy. Wow. That's a cool. So it's definitely a really interesting element got introduced in this type of gameplay, because of course you had to coordinate one hero before trying to get away from those big guys, not taking damage, using like the dash and all the cool mechanics. But here you have to be really cautious and try to synchronously or asynchronously control those heroes at the same time. Pretty interesting stuff. I have rebuilt the pods. Your souls will transfer here on death, and that's really cool. I have installed the upgrade station. Proceed to transform collected souls into upgrades and weapons. Okay. Victory imminent. Okay, cool. Let's go. Upgrade table. Like, oh, we can only use it if we are present with both characters. Pretty cool. So logged. Available souls bomb. Saw blade. All the stuff we can like, you know, increase. Ooh, what is this? Rifle. Rifles multiply shots in front of the heroes when pressing button. Cool. So can I just unlock? I guess no. Owned. What is this? Ooh, okay. New tier unlocked. Ah, okay. So I have to... Oh, okay, got it. Fence. Place the static beam fence between the heroes. Deals damage to all enemies passing through. Interesting. So I gotta unlock all the corresponding upgrades to get the next tier. Hammer. Looks cool. Hammer that slams between the heroes. Fragile, amount, slow, boom, crit chance. Oh boy. Okay. Cool stuff. And okay, so the same stuff is here. We are getting back to the same arena, I guess. Simultaneous sword raise. The glade. Or drops disappear. Oh, okay, so drops disappear after a while. So we also have to time our collection as well. Ooh. Ooh, cool. And look at this. So like double damage. Yes. Okay, that's going to be it. Nice. Okay, so Sawblade was pretty fun, but I think this weapon gives more room for error and bad coordination. So definitely a beginner-friendly stuff. Size increases size of the ability. Oh, look at that. Okay, nice. Of course, being close to enemies will give you the chance to get damaged much easily. But the controls are much easier this way, in my opinion. And if you time it, like, nicely, the thing is that we can damage multiple enemies. Fires multiple shots in front of the heroes when pressing button. Increase the damage of the ability. You know, let's go to rifle. Sounds great. Oh, cool. Okay, so they don't, not just... You also have to mind your surroundings, time and place the abilities correctly, and also use an active ability. Interesting. And also, you have to... Oh boy. You have to be aware where your characters are facing. Definitely a good idea, but needs some time to get adjusted to this. Okay, so I guess we cannot upgrade anything. So here we go. A bit too tedious. Like maybe it would be awesome to be able to skip the sword raising stuff. I really like it. I'm all about the heroics and, you know, unity and stuff, but after, you know, just trying get into the game over and over again because you screwed up or you want to go, come on, and do another run, maybe just watching the same animation over and over again is maybe not the best idea, although it's like 5-6 seconds. It gets kind of boring after a while, so a, like, you know, skip button would be cool. So if you can skip it if you want, like an optional skip. Whoop. Okay. Oh, we have to get it. Oh, we got a small circle under the stuff. Okay, it gets increased to 5 instead of 3, and we are getting healed by 1. Okay, that's a nice idea. So there's a small circle, cooldown type of circle. It's just doing the countdown. How long you can get the loot? Oh boy, or the whatever essence, XP globe. Not sure about the terminology still. Numbers are looking cool. I really like the font also. Let's go deadly. Try not to use more skills than necessary. At the beginning, we got a cool bar at the upper side of the screen, which I guess shows the boss time, damage increased. So boss will come if we survive until that one. Cool. Okay, so it's also kind of hard to talk and control two characters at the same time and simultaneously talk, but I try to do my best. Sorry for my stuttering commentary. Deal 300 damage in one blow. Okay, that's cool. So level up with some HP increasement would be awesome. Thank you. Okay, get the loot. And hopefully level up. Yes. Grenades protection. Okay, so we can use protection. So hopefully we don't die. Oh boy, look at this. What is this? Uh-huh, okay. So if we hug it, we can take it down much easier, but cannot deal with the other enemies. Okay, cool, cool. Yes, that was nice. Fragile and slash. Let's go with fragile. I guess we're going to deal more damage to the enemies, of course, if we live through it. Okay, the XP. Okay, we did not level up or got the extra one to unlock. Whenever you see the icon, a lock icon, it means it is locked in the demo. Okay, thank you. So the thing is, I have to go to settings and let's see if we have like a camera rotation type, accelerated, soft. Yes, I have to put it to soft because I started to get dizzy because I rotated the camera too much. Okay, that's going to be much better. So I do have some problems with motion blur or fast camera, and the game is definitely spinning around a lot. So if you're trying the demo or the game, when it comes out, you know, just reduce the camera speed and it will be much better for you. Okay, much better. Yes, I do not feel like that my brain is want to escape my head. Cool. That was a nice touch, definitely, that they included this in the demo. So fence. Place a static beam fence between the heroes. Deal damage to all enemies passing through. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, 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 definitely. Definitely a weapon for the noobs, I guess. Or let's call it a more accessible version of a weapon. Beginner friendly. That's the great way to put it. Nice. Okay, so the fragile stuff sounded pretty interesting. So let's try to get it again. Music is really cool. Like the classic science fantasy. I mean, let's call it like ambience style of electronic ambience stuff. So definitely a music that, imagine if you go to like a space station or something. So modifier boom. Enemies hit by any ability are tagged with boom, triggering a burst of damage after a short delay. The damage increases based on the number of enemies currently tagged. You know, let's try to go with this one. We already seen or saw. We already saw the size increasement. So let's see. Tagged. Okay, okay. That's going to be the jam we need. It's like a dot, basically. Going on and tagging those enemies. Dealing more damage. Really great. Okay. Thunderbolt. A thunderbolt that hits a random enemy. That's, yes, we know this, but how about the fence damage increasement? Oh, just put down the smallest fence ever. Really cool. It's also based on the length between the characters. It's really cool because we can take down like the short one, the small one, a really long one. Really cool idea. Okay, let's increase health. Because I do feel like this run has the biggest potential so far out of all the runs. Cool. Yeah, it's definitely a game that I can see playing with, like, I don't know, someone else, like a friend. Or maybe, you know, controlling the same, using the same controller with 2 people is maybe uncomfortable, but I know that this game can be played with, you know, mouse and keyboard. So that could be something that brings back the old, like, not couch co-op, because it wasn't couch co-op back in the day. It was like the using the same keyboard to play, like, I don't know, Mortal Kombat 4 on a PC or something. The classic Bomberman type of stuff. So yeah, that's definitely, maybe it, you know, it will take out the intended challenge. You are controlling 2 heroes at the same time as 1 person, but I can see myself playing this with my, I don't know, with my girlfriend together and just laughing and shouting that no, this way, not this way, whatever. Pretty cool. Okay. Boy, bunch of damage. The big guy is doing a bunch of bad stuff, but let's go with the boom. Okay, the fence and the boom together is just extremely cool. Music is getting more hopeful, so I really hope this means like we are making a nice progress. I was always fascinated by these types of music, that they can mix the electronics and the orchestra stuff together really nicely, and you do not feel like this is an eclectic one. It's I don't know, it's futuristic. I guess this is the right way to describe it. Oh no. Oh boy, no. I don't want to die. The jumping guys are kind of annoying, but hopefully they will boom. Die. We need a level. Oh boy. Damn it! I just ran into the big guy. It's really close. Essence missed 3. Oh, we also can see how many essences we missed. Okay. Nice one. Okay, so upgrade time. Let's see. So I can upgrade or get a, okay, quick step, blaster, impaler, whirlwind, and spark. Spark that fires at nearby enemies, whirlwind moving randomly around their level, shoots out impalers around the heroes, blaster. A strong short blast dealing damage in front of cone when you press and release button. Dash forward when pressing the button, dash makes the heroes immune to, oh boy, we need the dash one, definitely. Hopefully we can, you know, survive longer with the dash, who knows. But sounds great. I always love dash in these types of games, so that's a cool idea that they added in, although not as a standard ability. This is an upgrade that you have to get or unlock or whatever. Okay. The amount of XP we need to level up is pretty generous for the first few levels. I like this. Okay, level up. You know, let's go Thunderbolt. We need some, like, passive to do the nasty job. Okay, cool. Ooh, what was that? We picked up something else, like a purple orb or something. What are these? Oops. Crit chance. Okay, we need health because I screwed up. Okay. Oh boy. Let's get away, get away. So what I tend to notice is I usually get too hyper-focused on either side. And this is when one of my characters is getting damaged. So maybe it would be awesome to, like, try to stick together as much as possible, but of course that means that we are dealing damage to less amount of enemies at the same time and also getting damaged. Much bigger chance, I don't know. Much more frequently. Who knows? Oh, okay. But there's definitely a really cool game. I can see myself blasting this a bunch, but also I am a pretty chill gamer. I mean, I am not getting like pretty, how to put it, like pissed off and something is not working out as I wanted it to work out, but I can see myself getting a little bit pissed because of this game. Because like the coordination thing is something that, so like, let's say I can, how to describe this? It feels like I'm trying to, I cannot draw, by the way, so this is, let's start with this one. I cannot draw, but it feels like I'm trying to draw with both hands at the same time. I'm trying to get something that looks not just, you know, a bunch of lines on the paper. This is how it feels. But I think it's definitely something that can increase your motor skills if you play and get better. And of course, oh, quick step. Okay, let's see. So one guy can dash. We have to dash. Okay. So that's the upper buttons. Oh boy. So damage and dash is on two different buttons. Of course, it's there on two different buttons. Why wouldn't be on the same one? It wouldn't make any sense. Okay, take it down. Cool. Oh. I got only 1 HP left. Would be nice to have like a healing type of stuff that we can loot out of the enemies. Ah. Cool. Size, amount. Okay, Thunderbolt is doing great job. And of course, you know, it can be like a nice... No, not like this. It's like a nice tactic that we are having something that is dealing damage like passively, targeting random enemies, and we are just, you know, running around trying to be alive. I don't know. The crystal converter is done. Those upgrades should be help you progress faster. Systems optimized. Okay, so these are the different types of resources we picked up. Crystal shop unlocked. Okay, good idea. Increase maximum health, definitely. Pick up range, increase the range of picking up drops from enemies, cool. Increase the amount of rerolls, we do not have rerolls. Shield time, increase the being even after leveling up or taking damage from enemies, extremely cool. Crystal crab, sorry. Increase the chance for a crystal crab to spawn during a run. If killed before it flees, it will drop a large amount of crystals. Crit chance, definitely. Yes, I think that was a cool idea. Oh, different buttons to you know, not increase, interact with different windows. Great idea. And also I really like the pacing of how new mechanics are getting added into the game or introduced to the player. Very well done. Halo. Powerful circle forms around the heroes. Aha. Okay, so it's like an attack mode or like a weapon that I can utilize my characters just to move around. I don't know, let's try it because attack speed very fast. Definitely good idea. Powerful circle, and the elite version is eruption. Whoa, look at this. Now this is coordination for sure. Aha, okay, and we have to keep. Okay. That's definitely something I'm going to enjoy. But of course, coordinating the Halo to cover as many enemies as possible at the same time. Aha, definitely a cool one. Okay, boom, we need boom. Because Halo is a insane tool to apply boom, for sure. Pretty cool. Okay, the crystals. Oh boy. So let's keep the Halo as big as possible and adjust it when the enemies are just, you know, approaching us. Yes. Okay. So, huge thumbs up for the game designers because these feel extremely fun to do. So, for some reason, it feels like they put together like a roguelite survival game, like a horde survival game mixed together with like Overcooked or mechanics from like party games, like I don't know, moving out, Overcooked. Also, what was the game we played a lot? It was really cool. Tools Up, yeah. So I would feel like this one is, although the team is not so jolly and like, you know, lighthearted and whatever, but I do feel like playing like Overcooked and Tools Up over again with robots and science fantasy stuff. Pretty cool. Pretty cool idea. So boom, guys, boom, boom, boom. Okay. Oh, look at this. We're blasting huge amount of damage with the Halo and the boom together. Like this a lot. Size. Oh yes. Aha, so the size increased. I mean, what is the thickness? Increased, I guess. So maybe would be better to call it thickness, because size refers to this one, I guess, that we are doing. And the size not increased because we can like make it as big as or as small as close or far we can get with the enemy. I mean, with the characters. But the overall, the outline, maybe that's the thickness or outline, is the correct or more you know, easier to understand upgrade, I guess. You definitely hear some EVE Online OST influence in the music, which is pretty cool. One of my favorite like science fiction game OSTs ever. If you haven't heard it, you missed a lot, so I'm just going to link it in the description. Oh boy, oh boy, okay. So Boom is definitely a really cool spell to combine with the Halo. Because, okay, so wait a second. That just let's reiterate how it works. So if I cross more and more enemies, the damage will be bigger. So the more like dots on more enemies, the boom will deal more damage, right? Yes. Or takes longer. Sorry. Or... oh boy, protection, yes. Uh-oh, what is this? Okay, level turned red. That's not a good sign. I play too many MMOs to know that red is not a good color in any game at all. Okay, let's go with the defense one. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Parasites. Too much parasites. Yes, we can have protection, so I'm just going to use it. So really need to take down this spawning one. Takes to the beat. Okay, that's really cool. Boy. Now this is a fun mechanic. I mean, this feels really great. Ah, no! Damn it! Oh boy, that was so close. I only needed 1 second on the protection cooldown. Okay, definitely Halo once again. That was, you know, just too fun not to do it again. Crab, rerolls, and tier 2 is unlocked. So shield time, heal orb. Each level spawns an orb that drops health regeneration when destroyed. We definitely need this. Okay, I feel like I'm getting better, starting to get better. So like 5-6 runs into the game definitely can give you a better like aha. So the orb has like insane amount of HP from the get-go. Cool. Okay, so of course we're getting like, you know, bigger damage with levels, but we'll see. Okay. Pretty awesome. So Whirlwind, okay, we really need to see how Whirlwind works, because Whirlwind is a really great spell in most of the games. Oh, okay. So not a classic barbarian spins with an axe type of stuff, but really cool. Amount, we can increase the amount of whirlwinds, or we can apply fragile with whirlwinds. Okay, cool. It's really great. Hahaha, okay. I cannot even imagine the amount of insaneness that is that's going to happen, like in later levels, or like complexity, bunch of stuff, many like damage over time, other like time-based effects taking on enemies, whatever, new mechanics. Ooh, 7 health instead of 4. Okay, definitely need this. So I am pretty safe to say that this game basically can offer like endless amount of content if you are mixing and matching those things together nicely. So that's a really cool thing. And this is also, you know, goes back to the same thing I was talking about when we played Nimrods, the gun crafting stuff, horse survival, you know, videos there, link up there, link on the, I don't know, upper side, whatever, if you were interested in these types of games. But you know, the classic horde survival action roguelike thing by itself is definitely like, you know, timeless. It's really cool. You can blast it till like nosebleed. But I think the biggest potential of the genre is that you can mix it with almost everything. And if you mix it with like a good amount and like I don't know, style, and then you treat it with respect, it can give you something that is really fresh, really enjoyable to play, entertaining, and I would say groundbreaking. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so size. I'm not sure about the orb, by the way. So only one spawns every level. So because the orb spawned at the beginning of the level, so if I take this down, it will give me like, I don't know, 2 HP, 1, whatever, or maybe it replenishes all HP, who knows. No, oh boy, this guy is fast. The charging, I don't know, bug hog is kind of bad. Okay, rifle, crit chance, no. I know that we can reroll, but not right now. Oh boy. Okay, the classic cornered stuff. Let's run. My fellow robot friend. Droitus or Droiditus, or what was the name? Okay, let's get the HP as soon as possible. Please, damage. Do we have to get it? Okay, that's only 1, 2. Was it 1 or 2? I'm not sure. I lost it already. Damn it. And seemingly, oh no, okay. I want to say that seemingly the mechanics of the level is random, but no, because we have the spawning guy, the crystal. Run, run, run. Of course, shouting instead of doing it will work, but yeah. Oh, it spawns small hogs. Oh boy, that's bad. I think we should really get rid of the big one first. Okay, so we're still dealing 15 damage per tick, which is really low. Isn't there a way to like increase the base damage? Oh boy. Uh-oh. And small ones are not spawning any like crystals that we can get to get levels. Oh yeah. That's a problem. That's a real problem. So first we should take down the big one, by the way, because it gives some kind of like defense to the small ones. No, stop the charging, my man. Thank you. A hog. Please die. Please die. I mean, not us, the big one. Oh, finally. Thank you. So hopefully we can take down this one. Ah! Oh boy. So what I would like to see in this game is a taunt ability. So like one character taunts the enemies to its side, and then we use the taunt with the other character and taunting them to our side, and then back and forth. While on one side we are dealing damage, and the other side we are trying to keep them away from the damage dealing person. That's pretty cool. I'm also really eager to see that. Will there be like a community type of like modding possibility for this game? Let's take down this. Oh, thank you, finally. Ooh, that was a Mario loot box dropped. Really cool. Oh boy, 1 HP left. The spitting guy is there as well. Oh, sure. What else? I mean, can we just, you know, not do this? So we're getting close to the complexity I was talking about, and this is even in the first level. So I cannot really imagine what will happen in later ones. Or of course, if you're getting like, you know, stronger with the characters and cool stuff happening, but otherwise, yeah, that was inevitable. There's too many like AoE stuff going on. Okay, cool. So we unlock something else as well. The sacrifice station is up and running. Careful, it treats health for great powers. Blood for power, okay. Uh-oh, sacrifice station. Open box, but that's not the sacrifice one, that's a box. Damage to non-boss enemies. Oh, yes, that's definitely a sacrifice station. You know, let's go and check it out. We need this for sure. What else we can do? Like, we got the halos, isolate. Okay, let's go. Glows that circulate the heroes. Orbiters, aura, damage dealing aura surrounding each hero. Great. Damages and locks down a random enemy, preventing it from moving and attacking. Mortar fires a projectile, dealing damage in a large area on impact. Hold button to aim with the respective hero, release to fire the shot. Teleport. Pressing button teleports the hero to the other hero and vice versa with the other button. Heroes also receive immunity to damage for a short duration and stun enemies at the arrival location. Oh boy, okay. coordinating those stuff together, well, good luck with that, but sounds good. Okay, we got the orbiters, shield time, pickup range, upgrade amount, rerolls, pickup range. Yes, please. Okay, last try in the first, you know, demo gameplay of Archons. I have to say, I am enjoying this a lot, although I am not feeling very skillful in the game, or like with the game. But it's definitely great. And of course, since we sacrificed, I guess permanently, so the max amount we can get is always getting one less. Thanks to the buff we got, but we are dealing more damage. Agile. Gain agile stacks for all ability hits. Each stack will increase your movement speed. Oh, okay, so movement speed. No, movement speed. And the stacks are getting lost when you're hit. Okay. That's cool. Definitely something. That is my jam, because I'm a huge fan of movement speed. In every single game that has movement speed. Thunderbolt, sure, we need it, because it's a free damage on like like skill shot type of attack. And yeah, of course, every main skill is a skill shot type of attack. But it's totally understandable, because this is the whole, I don't know, gist of the game. So Fragile Halo, yes, let's go. We got 67 stacks. Also like the capes. Really respective. Commands respect, of course. I'm not sure if like a already existing world for this game, or like lore or whatever. It would be cool to see. Cool. Protection, whirlwind, okay. Let's go. Is there like a maximum amount of stacks that we can get with the speed one? Okay, cool. Stuff is taken care of, and we're getting levels really fast this way. Volt, okay. Whenever a critical hit is triggered, a damaging bolt will bounce between enemies with damage fall off for each bounce. Ooh boy, that sounds great. But are we dealing any critical oh yes, definitely. Great. Okay. That's pretty decent. I like this already. Damage. 2 Thunderbolt, of course. It's an epic upgrade. Aha, 88 damage. Woo! That's pretty brutal. This chord progression of the track reminds me of Tekken 3's menu music, or so. Yeah, I guess when you die, or the menu. I don't know. Yeah, but it's pretty similar. It's really cool. Deadly whirlwinds. Of course, we need this. And also an upgrade would be really nice to have more HP. But we have the egg or the crystal or whatever. Can pick up. Okay, let's break it. Or let's take down this guy first. Oh, cool. Uh-oh, big one. Slug one. Also doing some healing stuff. Or something like that, because small... Yes. Yes, yes, small, like plus signs, cross signs are just getting up from its aura, so we don't need this. Thank you very much. But at least it's extremely slow. And of course spawning a bunch of enemies. Okay, get the HP, thank you. Only one. Interesting. So we should be really focusing on the big guy, because it is definitely summoning a bunch of small ones. Okay, let's take this down. What is over, Slugman? Hopefully. Ah! Oh boy. Bleed or quick step? Yes, please. Get the quick step. Yes. We've done a bunch of small ones. Great. Quick step again. Get to the healer. Get to the healer. We all know that we have to nuke down the healer first. But of course, we're there trying. Oh boy. Okay, that was, I think, more than enough for the first playthrough. Also a bunch of things to unlock, but they are locked in the demo. So good things will come, I guess. Shield and also the rerolls. Yeah, so let's summarize how Archons play, because it's really great. So we are controlling two characters at the same time, two Archons from like Frozen or whatever for 1,000 years. And the parasites are coming to, I don't know, rule the world or something. I'm not sure about the lore yet. But we're having abilities that are passing between the two characters. Ooh, there's some kind of animal. Can we pet it? No, unfortunately. Forest is looking, endless mode. Forest is looking kinda destructed. Info panel. So yeah, we are trying to take down those pesky parasites with different types of weapons and upgrades and all the cool things. And of course, controlling two characters at the same time respectively is, well, it's more challenging than you expected. So if you are up for some great challenge, you're with a friend or girlfriend or whatever, you wanna spend some time playing a not truly co-op game, break the meta or for yourself, and try to see how your coordination skills are in motor skills, and doing basically pretty different things with your hands, just like with a musical instrument. Archons is definitely a game for you to check out. The demo version is free on Steam, of course. Thank you very much for the email from Bullethead Studios. Bullet Heaven Studios. Bullethead. Who said that? Bullet Heaven Studios. Bullet Hell Studios. Come on. Bullet Hell Studios. And with this, I was the Alchemist for today, and I'm seeing you with more awesome indie games extremely soon. Take care.